shot. That's the only way to be GTEDC. Crank it up. Crank it up. Business growing, you've been going GTE for such a long time. Long time. The power's gonna go above and beyond in your lifetime. Got to thrill 'em, got to kill 'em, GTE, 'cause now's the right time. Crank it up. Crank it up. And take it to the streets. You know what you've got to do. You got to crank it up and put it on the lines. You know all it takes is you. All it takes is you. Give it all you got. Take your best shot. That's the only way to be GTEDC. Crank it up. Crank it up. Crank it out. Crank it up. Crank it up. Draws me where slips are coming for you. Sitting so sexual. Nick sips. Nick sips. Nick sips.
And going on towards Ninja Turtle.
VCR Party Line. VCR Party Line. At the end of the 20th century, a scientist saw a killer coming on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for a cassette that is our only hope. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they find. VCR Party Line. VCR Party Line. Melinda's.
Well, hello,
Hello,
Melinda's. Here we are, VCR party. It's Tuesday night. Time to watch some VHS tapes. That's what we
Yes.
collect. We have 13,000 of them. Trying to watch every single one on the goddamn shelf. There's Nick. There's me, Joe. There's George. There's Steve. And we got a fun-filled, great hour. I got some VHS tapes I want to show off, Nick.
Like what?
Breath Sounds. I don't know. I just like the title, Breath Sounds. I think it's a nursing
Oh.
video. Yeah, there's Breath Sounds. Here's, will you read it for me? Because I can't read it backwards.
Adventures Unlimited, the history of free energy, anti-gravity, and government suppression.
Uh-huh.
With
It's,
Stan Deo.
Yeah.
Deo.
And this is the one I'm pretty stoked about. We have a whole scarf section over here. We got scarf magic now.
I wonder if
Oh,
there's one called
good.
Scarface.
Yeah. You know what else? McKenna is working on a magic montage of all videos that have the word magic in it. And I think it'll accompany this one, Crappy Magic. So now we got Scarf Magic and we have Crappy Magic together at last.
It's gonna be good. Just the titles. I got a few to show off too. Let's see. Oh, this is a video vortex. I like this Dot Matrix
That's
proud,
cool.
Right off the cover of
proudly
54.
proudly presents Cruel Thighs. And it's a looks like a women's wrestling video of some
And
sort.
they're proud. They're proud of that.
Yep, they're
Okay.
proud of that. This is winning at parenting without beating your kids, which I think is it's tough, but you can pull
Wait,
it off.
with beating your kids or without?
Without.
Okay, got it.
That's a different tape.
And
Okay.
this one is Classic Tractor Fever. Although it looks like Classic Fever Tractor.
That was the way I read it. I was like,
Yeah.
Classic Fever Tractor? What is that?
It hits close to home because there was a whole summer where I came down with a severe case of Classic Tractor Fever. And
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
rough. It's touch
It's one
and
of
go
my-
for a moment.
It's one of my favorite Guided by Voices songs. So,
Classic Tractor Fever.
well, Classic Fever Track.
Classic Fever Tractor.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a special guest on tonight. It's a fellow VHS collector, Scott Miller from Strange Tapes, who does Strange Show here on our YouTube channel. So he's going to show us some of his latest and greatest VHS finds in a moment. We should start off with a Found Footage Festival classic.
You caught me with my pants down, but no one sells carpet or waterbeds for less.
You remember the Satanic Panic era? We have a ton of VHS tapes, and in Volume 8 of the Found Footage Festival show, we did a whole Satanic Panic montage. And I've been going back through and finding like the full versions of some of the tapes we used in these montages. There's one called Satanic Cults as a Police Training Video. And Camden wrote, and he's like, hey, you never showed the part that has to do with Found Footage Festival in it. And I went back and watched it, and I was like, how did we not include this? Yeah, there's a part that references the Found Footage Festival in this video from the 80s. Take a look.
Members of satanic and occult groups come from all walks of life. Anton Sandor LaVey, founder of the Church of Satan, was once a circus lion tamer. Some young people are attracted to the occult by seemingly harmless pleasures, such as games and music. They start by participating in fantasy role-playing games, like Dungeons and Dragons. Others are drawn into Satanism by heavy metal rock music.
Def Leppard.
These heavy metal groups flaunt satanic symbols on
They
their
don't really
album
make
covers and
Satanists
adding
love that
Christian
Geo
satanic
cover.
messages
Yeah.
in their music. There are 4 different symbols which refer to the mark of the beast, or Satan. 3 sixes in a row.
There it is.
3 sixes facing inward of each other. 3 F's in a row, F being the 6th letter of the alphabet. You should
Footage
remember
Festival.
these important dates, because they will coincide with numerous reports of abductions, missing persons, and ritual crimes.
Write all these down. Put them on the Found Footage calendar.
Michaelmas.
Yeah, we got to celebrate Michaelmas, September 20th. Plenty of time to buy gifts.
When
for
one or
Michaelmas.
more of these warning signs are evident, you should look further for ritual items
I love
such
this
as a
family.
pentagram or other satanic symbols,
Look what's in
black or
George's
red robes,
chest.
a
This is
decorative
awesome.
dagger or knife,
Where'd he get this?
a chalice or goblet, black candles. Parents must provide attention and love, protecting
no
their
sideburns
children from corrupt
whatsoever.
influences. When this is accomplished,
needs a
you
goblet.
can be confident that children will grow into happy, well-adjusted, and
lamos.
productive citizens,
Beat your
free
child.
from
Beat it.
satanic and occultic influences.
Let's see horns grow out of his ears.
GE Products. Turns into like a promotional video.
And they go,
There it is.
If we
Yep.
ever do a group Halloween costume, that one right after the triple F, the 4 people doing their
Oh,
different
yeah.
things, they're pretty.
The robed Satanists.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty fun.
maybe that's our Christmas card this year. Or
That's-
what was the other holiday?
Yeah.
Wildermus?
Michaelmas.
Michaelmas?
That's
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
That's our Michaelmas card, yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
happy
I call the guy
Michaelmas.
with the mustache.
Oh, that's the guy from the Doobie Brothers, right? The one who played saxophone.
Yeah, no, that is
Yeah.
him. Yep, he became a
And
Satanist
Rem
later
Lazar
in
on the
life.
left. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. All right, so that was a good excuse. Thanks to Camden for reminding me of that great video from the Satanic Panic montage.
FFF. I didn't realize it was the 6th
Yes.
letter of the.
That's what gave me the
Yeah.
idea.
Maybe
all
that's
makes
why
sense.
we'll never escape this hellhole.
That
because-
explains it.
Yeah, It's FFF.
What
Yep.
3 letters are the right 3-letter combinations? Let us know. I mean,
XXX.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
GOD.
Let's have that. Yeah. Yeah. That'll work.
Steve, you got any sellouts today for
Oh,
VCR party?
I am selling out. So Nathan
This
contacted
is
me,
great.
or Nate, and I'm selling out for Lizzie Palmer's birthday. Lizzie is a
Ah.
dedicated Melinda and watches every week with Nate. They've also gone to your Found Footage Festival shows the last 2 times you've come through Seattle. She particularly loves the musical segments like the toe tapping tournament and I'm not going to be able to get it. Toe tapping tournament. Thank you.
Yeah.
And the state jingles. I mean, who's the commissioner? Get rid of him. And she actually sent in one of my contestants this year, the Ford Taurus commercial.
Oh,
she
yeah.
directed me that
Oh,
one.
nice.
Enjoyed. Yeah. She's excited for MD and WA to happen. I'm not sure what that means.
Do you read these, Steve, before you read it on the
9
air?
out of 10 times. Today I'm running really late, so I did read it this morning, and now I'm confused.
I
What
like
is it,
watching
MD
the wheels churning in real time. That was fun.
That's great. She's an aficionado of So Bad It's Good, which I think is how she found you guys, which I wasn't sure if was a shot. I did read that part earlier.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a.
Wait, it's the Mount Diablo Wrestling Association.
Oh, that must be what it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
all right.
There could be no other explanation.
Yep.
And then personally, Nate's just happy that he has such a incredibly grateful to have such a sweet, loving, and funny and beautiful partner and friend. He's not sure if she'll be excited by this or mortified, but he is certainly hoping she finds it memorable. And so from all of us here at Found Footage, happy birthday.
Happy
Lizzie.
birthday.
Happy
Happy birthday,
Lizzie. I love the graphics work there.
Yeah.
He did,
too.
he did some strong work there.
I kind of hope
Really
she's
good.
mortified by this. I think
Yeah.
it'll be a more interesting story.
Well, I certainly am, Lizzie, by my inability to know what MD and WA is.
I would say your read on
Still
that
don't
was a
know.
C+.
Oh,
would say C+.
I know what it. She's excited for Maryland and Washington to happen. She must have lived in Maryland at one point. It's off of the state jingles.
Oh, for
I
state
just
jingles.
I stopped myself and inserted my whole point about. I knew I understood it earlier. Oh, jeez.
Oh, she's excited. Okay. Well, we also have
That makes
music. We have music coming up in the show. I have a new contest idea, so stick around after the raviolis. I have a new idea for a contest,
New content.
and it has to do with fungal infections.
Ah,
All right.
great.
Mhm.
Okay, that's a tease. Don't go
Yep.
anywhere, viewers.
Yeah.
Especially
Somebody's
newcomers.
circling their bingo card. There had to be one of the things Joe having.
It's good.
Any
Fungal
new
four.
funny names this
Mm.
week?
Yes, I do. I have good news and bad news with the funny names. Let's play the graphic first. Okay. The good news is we have a new funny name. The bad news is it doesn't help us at all. This is gonna be an honorable mention all the
Quetzal
way.
Jr.?
Huh?
Quetzal Jr.?
No,
Not
no,
Quetzal.
no Quetzal Jr. This one's really good. It comes from a learn to play guitar video. This guy has just a huge series of how to play instruments, and I'm going to let his name be a surprise. Here we go. Larry Little.
Yes. He's not going to usurp?
He can't usurp.
Hello, I'm Larry Little.
I mean, who's he going to usurp? He's going to Bornhop? No.
Well,
I mean-
yeah, you can't knock out Sally
He moved
Butt
Bornhop up to butt cakes and then moved Sally to...
Scorchy
Yeah, I know,
Tar.
you
Trust me, Nick. Trust me. I tried every. You can move.
Bend
Then you can move
over.
butt cakes over to Doral Silverthorne. Doral
Yeah,
Silverthorne
it's
over to who? Bend over.
It's a
And then-
yeah. It's a real puzzle.
And then-
Where one block just moves. Yeah.
And then
moves
you
the whole
move
thing
bend
over.
over, back up to Sally butt cakes. You're right at the.
Yep,
it's a-
exactly.
Yep. See, so
It's a
Larry
perpetual
Little.
motion machine. Yep. All right.
What I'm trying to do, which I think is doable, is at least try to oust Steve Martin. That's the
Okay.
big.
Big
I-
complaints about that.
And I hear them, and that's just I was never sure about that one to begin with. That's the new mission. I think I'm going to dive into the New Age videos pretty soon because they seem to have a lot of. That's where we found Quetzal. Zoshar was in there. Who?
Cheap Hop?
Crystal Skull was in there. Yeah.
CHI apostrophe.
Oh yeah, Cheap Hop. Cheap Hop. Forget about Cheap Hop. Yeah. So, also somebody sent me a notification that Exposing the Satanic Web, speaking of Satan videos, has a lot of funny names too. So I'm digitizing that today.
Ooh, that's good too. All right, cool. I have some flying windows today, and then we'll get to Scott. Let's do these quick. All right, this is one that was sent in by Wisdom Tree, or maybe this is on our Patreon. I can't remember, but it is a commercial for a Nintendo game that I had never seen, but there are some great flying windows in it. So here we go, an obscure Nintendo commercial.
So you guys getting hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Do you ever worry that they're playing too much Nintendo?
Oh, not anymore. See, Matt has Bible adventures. They're actually learning Bible stories while they're playing Nintendo.
Quick, get that Bible quote before you run out of power.
Bible Adventures features 3 games in 1 cartridge. Noah's Ark, Save Baby Moses, and David and Goliath. A must for every family with Nintendo. Call 1-800-77-BIBLE. That's 1-800-77-BIBLE.
Yeah, Save Baby Moses. Come on.
They look exactly like reskinned, like Super Mario Brothers and Kid Icarus. I didn't see the third one.
I think that's what it all was. Yeah, it's like it's
would be
Rygar, but it's Moses. Let's say.
Right.
Yeah.
It'd be great to bring back that game. You have you two play it while wearing the.
I've been wanting to do a Rejuvenate rematch. Let's or something, whether it's a video game or a trivia video or something, and put the Rejuvenates back on and do another trivia with that.
As long
that
as I don't have to strap anything to my ass again, because that was terrible.
Oh, that's back when Nick was fun. Remember that? He used
That's
to
when you guys were in the same room.
Yeah, I
Now
know.
you just claim he has something attached to his ass, or not attached to his ass.
He's done that before too. So yeah, he used to put Batman cereal up his butt. He used to put all sorts of things on his butt. But
yeah,
this new Nick is
I'm
boring.
just barely doing the show. Well, let's get to Scott. We got a special guest. I'm excited to see what Scott's dug up. So let's get into the raviolis theme.
All right.
Come on, let's see your raviolis. Show us 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 your raviolis.
There he is, Scott Miller, Strange Tapes. Hi.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hi, Scott.
I like the shirt, first of all. World's largest truck stop. It's one of the best truck stops. Nick and I have stopped there when we've been on tour before. It's a sight to behold.
Yes, it's one of the greatest places I've ever been in my life.
And they also have a theater there, too, for the truckers. It's always empty. Every time I've been in there, I look in there. Nick, we should do a found footage show at the world's largest truck stop at some point.
That would be, yeah, they do have a theater, so technically they have the capability. I'm sure. I mean, we would have had more disastrous shows than that, for sure.
Yeah. Scott, before we dive into your videos, I want to show this because on April Fools, I always send out a text to a handful of people telling people that something happened to Nick. Where'd Scott go? We lose him?
I don't know.
When I do close up on you, then I lose them. So maybe I'll just won't do close ups on any of us.
Yeah. Just leave it here. So I always send a text out to some friend and I say, "Hey, did you hear what happened to Nick?" And then Steve and George,
chumming the waters just to see who takes the bait, basically.
Yeah, and the best is when I get back the response, "No, what?" That's the best because then I can have some fun with it. So
because people actually have empathy for somebody they care about. Yeah,
yes.
Fools.
So what was it? Last year I got Ben Steinbauer, the director of Chop and Steel, and Winnebago Man. Here's just an example of one that I've done before. I said, "Hey, Nick woke up with COVID today. It's pretty bad. Drop him a text when you can." He goes, "Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'll definitely text him." And then I sent back, I said, "We're all going to send him a bushel of roses while he's in the hospital if you want to chip in." And he responded, "Hospital? Jesus, are you serious?" And I said, Yeah, he's by himself too. Allie is in Atlanta and I'm in Florida. Oh no, I definitely want to throw in. I mean, what a sucker so far. And so then I said, cool, we're chipping in. Here's the Venmo. And then I said, he goes, he's vaccinated, right? And I said, yeah, and boosted. His mom told me that they think being vegan contributed to it. I always try to work.
That's always your next play is somehow I'm the sickly, emaciated person whose immune system is compromised due to eating healthy.
Yeah, and then Ben says, oh shit, he needs protein. I said, I think he's pretty delirious. Allie just told me that he's mad at himself for being vegan all these years.
Oh, why? Why did I choose this?
And then he goes, whoa, I never thought I would hear him say that. I hate that he's there alone. And he said, I hate that. Are his parents going to fly in? I said, not sure about his parents, but he actually ate some scrambled eggs today. And
he seemed happy about that.
Yeah, he said, holy shit, I never thought I'd see the day. And to which I responded, this is fucked up. His mom said that his belly button won't stop bleeding for some reason. And then Ben figured it out. And I continued. I said, they can't stop the constant flow of belly button blood. The scrambled eggs aren't working. So that was last.
You did actually get $20 from him on Venmo too.
I mean, that's the happy ending to the story. Is that Ben Steinbauer paid you $20, and I didn't give it back. I kept it, and I spent it on candy. So then, Scott, I texted you on April Fool's.
You're the lucky recipient this year, Scott.
I casted a couple lines and got a bite with Scott. Oh man, did you hear what happened to Nick? No, what happened? What a sucker! Sucker.
Yeah, he actually cared about me for a moment.
Yeah, I said we were in Orlando this weekend doing shows and went to Disney on Sunday, and Nick fell out of a ride. I said, I guess he's been dealing with some vegan issues lately, and he wasn't able to hold on. He's doing better today, but he's in the hospital. Drop him a line if you get a chance. And then Scott responded, what? Seriously? He fell out of a ride? And I was like, oh, thank God he bought that. I felt like I was a little too long-winded, like I was coming in a little too hot with that one. But
Scott, were you questioning it at all at this point?
I 100% was questioning it. I was I was laughing at everything that came in, but
there's more coming up too. So.
I'll let you continue.
Okay, let me just finish reading. He goes, "That's freaking wild. What ride?" I like that you asked what ride. You think he fell out because he was weak from veganism? And I said, Rise of the Resistance, the new one. He was weak all tour. They actually have him hooked up to a feeding tube now, and he's way sharper and looks genuinely stronger. And he said, Jesus, dude. And I said, we're heading back to Disney now, but hoping he'll be out by the time we're done. Finally get a chance.
You go on, guys. I'm doing better. I'm looking stronger. You finished that Rise of the Resistance ride that I fell out of.
And then Scott actually texted Nick. What a good dude. Are you at a hospital in Florida? Joe told me you fell out of a ride. Hope you're all right. So what a good friend. What a sucker.
Yep.
So I know you're known for being pranksters, especially you, Joe.
We like to be called YouTube pranksters. Yep. We like everybody to know us as YouTube pranksters.
So I just didn't get what it would have been. So I was just like, okay, I'll respond to all this.
Yeah. You're like, what's the end game?
Not that I wasn't concerned for you, Nick. I was
Thank
concerned.
You.
Yes.
I should have asked you to chip in for a bushel of roses. If I would have done the bushel of roses, that's for $20 from you. Would I have gotten that? Do you think?
You would have got a real long delay.
Okay. All right. Well, you're a good guy, and we're happy to have you on the show. You got any new stuff lately? You're always combing thrift stores. You're always going to truck stops.
I actually did get some movies at the truck stop.
Really?
Nice.
I don't have those for show right now. I got a couple. You want me to show a couple covers of?
Yeah. Let's see what you got.
There's some semi-recent stuff that I thought was appropriate for the show. This, I think you'd qualify as an unusually specific. I think that's the category you guys put it in.
Mm-hmm. Big fan.
On the road to ending feral cat overpopulation in Oregon.
Oh, that is wow! On the road to ending. Now they're not close to ending, but
yeah.
Wow, where'd you get that?
I've had actually this is not that new. I just spotted it on the shelf and it made me laugh. I hadn't seen this one in a while, but
Yeah. I love covers like that where it's like they got it done at Kinko's, with yellow paper. And
yeah.
I'm always jealous of your collection more than anybody else's collection. You have some really good stuff.
Oh, well, thank you.
That wasn't an orange cat on the cover, was it?
I think it was yellow. Yeah, it's yellow.
It's a yellow cat.
It's a black and yellow. Yep. You got any more, or you want to jump into some videos?
I have two more. So I don't know if this is the official name for this particular martial arts. I know there's, Kung Fu, there's Krav Maga, there's all these, Taekwondo. This one's called Chinese kicking. I don't know.
That's the one I specialize in. I'm a purple belt. So
yeah, this one is not so much a cover, but a title. This one I just found very, very recently, and I was wishing it was a lost Friday the 13th movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it's called Jason Jacks Off.
Jason Jacks Off.
Is it a spoof of Friday the 13th?
No, it's just a guy jaying off.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right, should we get into the videos here that you curated for us?
Absolutely. Let's do
The
it.
first one you sent was called Motherload. Tell us about this tape.
So Motherload is, you guys are from the Midwest. I'm sure you probably don't hear people in Brooklyn talking about this too much, but these are Morel mushrooms and Morel hunting.
Yeah.
I know in Illinois, people go hunting for these specific kind of mushrooms. This is what this tape is. It's hosted by a guy. I'll wait for the reveal for his name.
Is it a funny name?
Fire up the funny name database,
All
Joe,
right.
because I got a little sneak preview of this one.
It's basically it's a video about a guy who's the foremost expert on hunting morels. And
Look at those morels. Mouth-watering morels.
I like the choice of font, too. You like the Dare to Be Stupid video? Larry Tree Lonic.
Oh, we have L's, unfortunately.
There'll be a usurpation.
How do you do? I think that I found morels in a field before, but sometimes I get a little confused. I don't know if I did or not.
I'd go hunting Mountain Dews. What? What's our
Rolling
gun?
Morel.
You
My
actually
name is
hunt
Larry, and I'm an addict.
Welcome, Larry.
Little skit.
I'm addicted to mushrooms, morel mushrooms. I love to hunt them. I love to eat them.
We understand, Larry.
I lost my job. My only friends were mushroom hunters.
Amen.
There's a little town in Illinois. On the first Saturday of May every year, they have a mushroom festival, and people magically appear to go on a
book a
morel
show
picking
during that.
contest. They bus them out to a hidden location, blast a siren to let them go for 90 minutes. A lot of places have mushroom festivals.
like a happy group.
Now, this guy's cool. He knows the deal. He knows what's going on. He cruises around spreading spore like Johnny Appleseed. Get a Spore Boy bag and use it.
Spore Boy bag. That's a turn of phrase. A Spore Boy bag.
Off to a strong start.
So that was Larry Trelonic, the Morel guy.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Is the whole tape pretty good?
Not really, no.
Okay.
So that
honest answer. I appreciate that.
That Mushrooms Anonymous part is actually kind of the framing device of the whole thing.
Oh.
And it's
You got pretty cute with the framing of it, huh?
Yeah. Whenever they go in, when an amateur goes in with a concept like that, it's very rarely do they
mushroom
deliver.
humor for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably shirts for sale that's like, this country needs more Morels, or like things like that. I'm just guessing here, but
I like girls with loose morels.
sure, yeah, I bet that's one.
Right.
All right, you previously have shown a clip from a video yearbook, Scott.
Oh yes.
And that I loved. You opened for us in December and showed some clips from this. And is this from the same tape? You found more, or is this a different video yearbook?
Yeah, you guys ever hear these things? They're called video yearbooks.
We have a few, and we never watch them, but we should.
Yeah. So this actually is from a different one. It's from one I got while I was opening for you guys from the legend Dave Hawkins.
Oh, Dave gave you that. Okay.
Dave gave
He's
me
the
this.
host of Talking Squirrels.
Talking Squirrels, the host, yes.
Using scroll cam technology. Yeah, that's how he shoots that show that won't exist.
It was.
We're working on it. Yeah.
This is one of the clips that I show when I opened for you guys, and I don't think Dave had any idea. He just had this with him and gave it to me after the show. And it's completely different high school, different footage, and I think there's a lot of good stuff in this one as well.
We got to digitize ours this week, I think, Joe.
Yeah, I'm going to tell McKenna right now. And the last one you played, what was it like the most? What was one of the? I can't remember what it was. But if that had been in our collection, that one that you played last time, that would have been video of the year. That would have been VHS of the year for us.
It was most trustworthy.
Most trustworthy. That's what it was. That's the one where they don't know what to give somebody, so they're they're
superlatives. Yeah. And then there was also people doing Beavis and Butthead impressions. This one had a similar segment, so let's take a look.
From the senior class of 1994 to the class of 1997, everyone had a great deal to smile about this year. From the first day of school to the end of final exams, it was a year full of fun, excitement, and most of all, memories.
We want to know. We want to know. We want to know.
Amanda Carter, who's your favorite sports athlete?
I'd have to say Troy Aikman because he plays for the Cowboys and he's hot and that's really all you need.
Here's some shiny students doing their version of Wayne's World 2.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
One of the most memorable things that has happened to me this year is that for the first time I've gotten a chance to coach cross country.
Would be our first Renaissance Festival, which just happened this weekend.
I dropped the cheesecake when I told the kids I'd take it out of the oven for them. How embarrassing.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Here are some shiny students doing their own rendition of Soul Man.
Rendition.
Coming to ya on a dusty road. To your loving, we got a truckload.
And when you get it, you got something.
I'm a soul man.
Oh, we don't get flagged for this.
I'm a soul man.
Got what I got the hard way.
I'm a soul man.
Sam and Dave turning over in their grave.
Soul man.
Anything can happen when showing school spirit. So much to do, so many things to wear other
I like
than the
that
normal
guy.
school attire. During Spirit Week, Hippie Day brought us the peace and love of the 60s. And then there was Cross-Dressing Day. We're still trying to figure that one out.
Got what I got the hard way.
I dropped the cheesecake.
Nice little tags at the end.
I
Those
gotta
are just
say,
solid gold, those tapes.
I think my favorite part was the cross country coach who was proud of that was the most exciting thing, and I wanted him to follow up by saying I didn't have a very good season. We came in last, but it was still a great opportunity to. I mean, but also, how do you coach cross country? You just say run faster. Is that all you do? What else could you possibly do? I could coach cross country.
Knees up.
Yeah, knees up. Put your knees up higher. Yeah. I'm asking you, Scott, because it's your tape and you're the expert on it.
Oh, yeah. That's actually one of my favorite parts, too. And I like that whole string that goes into the cheesecake lady, but I like that it opens with how that guy delivers his triumph of being the cross-country coach.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. He looked like a cross-country coach, too. All right, what else we got? Contemporary Boy? What's Contemporary Boy?
Yeah, I figured I'd keep it a little bit on theme of the previous one. Keep it running. This is so there's high school. You need everyone needs senior photos. This is a photography tape.
Oh,
and
good cover.
Yeah, it's Larry Peters is the photographer, and the title is Senior Photography: The Contemporary Boy. And I just
We're a bunch of contemporary boys.
Yeah.
Maybe this will apply to us.
We're certainly not contemporary men.
No,
That's-
no.
Contemporary boy.
That's why I picked it. We're all contemporary boys. So.
Yeah, we are.
All right.
But we spell it with a Z. Great music. He's a contemporary man.
Oh, from the cover.
Oh, cool.
Advertising
Pepsi. Soda.
Football and basketball.
I think they cleared this with the Jay Giles band.
Yeah,
I'd like to take you into one of the camera areas so you can get a better idea of how we actually set up and do some of the traditional type poses. Let's pre-release. Let's get his eyes going the right direction here. All right, that's fine. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Looks real good. He looks pretty good. Looks good. Looks good. Very good. Very good. That's good. That's great. That looks great. Super. Perfect. Okay, boom. 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 Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay, let's go on to something else. Scrap pieces of lumber, the black 3-foot circle, love letters, posing blocks, the pink flamingo, and the palm trees are kind of in. All we have to do is pull this around on the boom.
So squeaky. Those are in. Temporary girl? What?
You can create some very interesting effects for anybody who's really into rock bands. Doesn't have the best odor in the world. Fine, 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 fine. Good, 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 great, great, super, perfect. Boom, boom, boom. Pull this around on the boom. We've got an award-winning season, that's for sure.
Yes.
Master edit. Master
Contemporary
edit.
boy.
Oh, very good. Very good. Excellent. That's fine. That's fine.
I don't think I've ever had a sense before of what somebody's lovemaking sounds were like until that tape.
Including the squeak.
Yeah. Well, that's how you know it's over.
Was that video for people who wanted to take senior pictures and teach them how to do it?
Yeah, I guess so. There's tons of like tips and tricks on setting up your studio and lighting and all that kind of stuff. So
We do have a bunch of like how-to photography videos. I think like boudoir photography ones and stuff, but they're not quite as good as that one. I like the school photo angle on that one.
I'd love to see the results of the person who watched the video and was like, "Oh, I'm going to take some senior photos for some kids." Like I watched this VHS tape. Now I'm going to do it. So come on in, kids. I'm all set up. I'm ready to go.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he had like state-of-the-art equipment and like 35 millimeter camera. Yeah, some schlub off the street. Oh, I'd love to see what they did.
Laura from Lenora's Midnight Rental used to be a professional school photographer. I wonder, we should get her take on it. I wonder if those tips would have come in handy.
I wonder if she had
probably photographed a lot of contemporary boys, I would think.
Maybe that tape is what led her into photography.
It could be.
Could be. Yeah. I wonder what her joke was to like make people smile, to make the because the one that I think I brought it up before, but my brothers and I got a photo by a professional photographer. My parents wanted it. I think it was for church or something. And the photographer goes, "Say Cindy Crawford, boys." Cindy Crawford. And we all said Cindy Crawford, and we all were kind of like laughing
pretty,
at
right?
them. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The real pros have a squeaky boom that they use to elicit
high pitch
everybody
laughter.
Laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if taking photos of teen boys wearing nothing but suspenders and bow ties is okay anymore, but
We left that in the 20th century.
There were a lot of not okay ones on that.
Okay.
Like ones here, like.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about that edit too. Did you just go through and did he have a lot of like That's fine. That's fine. And you just noted all those. Excellent. That's great. Awesome.
Yeah, I was listening. I was kind of capturing it when I was working, and I was kind of more listening to it than anything, and I just kept hearing him say, "That's fine. That's fine." And it was like cracking me up while I was working. So I was like,
all right, tell us about the Flexi Seal. There's a weird acronym though. It's Flexi Seal FMS.
And by the way, I got a text from Scott yesterday saying, "Hey, have you shown Flexi Seal yet?" And I was like, "I don't think so." And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because it's filth." So yeah.
Sorry.
So do you have to play the?
Maybe we should. Steve, can you play Filth Corner?
You're probably going to want to.
Just to make this...
warn everybody.
Legally.
Now we can proceed.
I like that it just stays on for like a few seconds after. Yeah, what is FMS? Or do we want to leave the acronym a surprise?
I think I want to leave it a surprise, maybe, unless you guys want to take some guesses, or should we just leave it a surprise?
Flexi Seal FMS. Is S stomach?
Nope.
Okay. Is M mucus?
Nope.
Sputum?
Nope.
Sewer, the last one?
Nope. No one's even warm.
Fix my Sharpay. All right. So, how do you want to set this up?
Well, actually, bizarre coincidence. I just got breath sounds.
No way!
Oh.
We got breath sounds.
I got breath sounds in Flexi Seal the same day from a buddy who had found a bunch of healthcare type stuff. So he didn't know what it was. He actually looked it up and sent me a picture of what it could be, and I was like, "Yes, give me that immediately." And apologies to the viewers. I know this is Joe's thing for the most part.
We played the graphic. You're fine. You don't have to apologize.
Okay.
Carte blanche.
That graphic is the apology.
We're in international waters now, Scott.
All right. So there's some filth. Let's let it roll.
Flex.
Okay. So far, so good.
Hello, I'm Mary Merrill. I'm a registered nurse. I'm here to help you learn about the FlexiSeal Fecal Management System, also known as FMS.
Fecal Management
FlexiSeal
System.
FMS
Oh,
consists
FMS
of a
is
silicone
according to my own.
catheter,
We're all kicking
syringe,
ourselves.
and collection bag.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
At one end, the soft silicone catheter has a retention balloon that is inserted into the rectum.
What?
To make it easier to insert and remove your finger from the finger cup, you should coat your gloved insertion finger with a lubricating jelly.
Can it be a Subway glove?
You can locate the finger cuff by moving your finger along the irrigation line, starting from the irrigation.
Can we have pause just for a
up
second
to
here?
The balloon.
Does it show it going in or no? Like, does the actual tape? I know you probably didn't cut that for the show, but does it show going in?
Not exactly.
Say no more.
Serious.
It's
all right.
It's a little
Insert your
obstructed.
gloved insertion finger into the cuff. Roll the balloon end of the catheter in lubricating jelly so that it is well coated, and then smooth the jelly evenly for ease of insertion. Using your finger in the pocket of the balloon,
Smiling.
gently insert the balloon
Smiling
through
way
the
too
anal
much.
sphincter until
Wait,
the balloon
are we
is
gonna show the
beyond
anal sphincter?
external orifice and
Yeah.
well inside
Oh,
the rectal
okay.
wall. Then remove your finger. Gently pull on the catheter to ensure that the balloon is properly positioned.
It's
Oh,
like
I
doing
get it.
Also
balloon animal.
ensure that the stool will flow into the catheter instead of around it. Flushing the device
that
as
works?
described is an optional procedure for use only when needed to maintain the unobstructed flow of stool. into the
Thumbnail right there.
collection
That's our
bag.
thumbnail.
Yeah,
Gotta get a
that's gonna-
5-footer.
Gonna get a lot of new
You may
viewers.
want to milk the catheter to facilitate the flow.
Milk the catheter.
Grasp the catheter as close to the patient as possible and slowly slide it out of the anus.
Thank you
God.
for joining me for this introduction.
No,
to
thank
the
you, Mary
FlexiSeal
Merrill.
Fecal Management System. I hope you found this session helpful in learning how to use FlexiSeal FMS.
The only thing stranger than being on that video would be if somebody sent us like a catheter how-to doll.
Well, actually, Steve. Yeah,
Are you listening, Bob Hedges?
Yeah.
Joe
the one we got this
just got one
week or
sent him.
last
Yeah.
week? Yeah.
Like I said, I'm so jealous of your collection. You have great stuff.
You have the
and
best
like,
shit around.
You really do. Yeah, man. God, I wish I could have introduced that. Now I'm jealous. Like,
Wow.
you come into my territory and you just kind of like spit in my face. Like,
I'm sorry. It's a tribute, Joe. It's not.
Okay, all right. I see it as a competition.
Can I
Scott,
say my?
Oh, go ahead.
My favorite part of that whole thing is the step of the process. Then remove your finger. So
Important. Otherwise, you just keep it up there the whole time. Yeah.
Leave it up there for a day or two.
So yeah, Strange Tapes, Strange Show. We got a new one coming up in the near future.
April at the end of the month, I'll get something to you guys.
Oh, very soon then, maybe this week. And then the zine too. What's on?
I'm planning on doing another one, a summer issue, probably in time for summer VHS swaps, like VHS Fest and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, cool.
Awesome.
And then do you want to stick around? We're doing a few more videos before we say goodnight. You're welcome to.
Sure. Yeah.
I want to say one more thing about FMS. I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah.
The guy who does the voiceover on it, I think he does all, because he has such a gentle voice. I think he does all the, like Nick, he did the what's the inflatable penis?
AMS Ambercore prosthesis.
Yes, he did the AMS Ambercore prosthesis. I think that's the same guy. He just has that very gentle and soothing voice. George, do you want to track him down for an uninteresting mystery?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you do the fecal management system? You're sending blind emails about. Did you do a video for the fecal management system?
That'll be your subject line.
What if it was the guy who was the guy in the video, like narrating it while the procedure was like if you got on the other side of him, he was,
and occasionally he'd be like, and then once you get it up there, you can, and then remove the finger, please. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
All right. So thank you, Scott, for showing us your raviolis. We're looking forward to the new zine and the new Strange Show.
And Scott, if I have any more FMS questions, I will ask you about them as we go along.
Sounds good.
Joe, you had an idea for a new remix to have.
Yeah,
our viewers
I want to. So speaking, as long as we have the filth graphic still covering everything right now. So Reese, a couple weeks ago, he sent me photos of this what's it called, a fungal nail infection kit. It came with a VHS tape. Here's what it looked like. It came with it was a really long VHS box like that because it had other stuff in it. Scott, have you ever seen anything like this? A VHS tape that was in a box like this? Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen one.
We have a hunting video that's in a tape. It's in like this, but it's two tapes, like vertically. It's a weird one.
It doesn't make sense because you can't really put it on a shelf because it's too tall. But but this one came with a kit, and let me just show. Yeah, and it also came with a video. And there's a thing where you can take your nails and you clip them and you put them into a little thing and then you mail it out. And I said, "How's the video?" And he's like, "It's it's okay." And he digitized it for me and sent it to me. It's okay. It's whatever. It has some fungal nail photos in there, but boring. But the song that begins and ends the video is really good, and it's 25 seconds long. And here's my competition idea. I think I want Melinda's to listen to this song and sing over this 25-second part. I think you can get 4 lines in. George, is that what they're called? Like 4 lines in a verse? Is that? I think you have enough for.
I mean, it's 4 lines would probably make a stanza. 1 stanza. Okay, yes. So yes. So all right. So 4 lines. You have enough time to get 4 lines in, and here's how the song goes. And I'll sing my version of the song now, and then I'll do it once silent so that Melinda's can listen to it and do their own version. Okay, here's the song. Fungal nail infections, not filth, because Mother Nature invented it. Maybe someday it can cure the guys with the little red dicks.
Okay, so
amazing.
Let me just play the song again, and everybody observe silence. And Melinda Mixers, if you got your ears on, record the song, headphones on, and listen to it in your headphones, and then record the a cappella version. I'll mix it when you send it in. So sing your version of fungal nail infection and its consequences. Here we go. Ready? Silence, everybody. Okay, so record that, send it to me. I'm going to put it together. I think the Bargain Bernie jingles has run its course. I think we're ready for a new song contest here. So send them in.
All right.
It reminded me a little bit of the theme song to "Too Close for Comfort."
Really?
That.
Yeah.
But somehow it got even more subdued than the "Too Close for Comfort" theme.
Extremely
Amazing.
subdued. Yeah.
Wow. George, you got something?
What do you mean?
You
Oh
got
yeah,
something to
sure.
show
I
us?
just every once in a while I'll have a clip that is so self-explanatory. It needs no setup. This is for you, Joe.
Okay.
Who's that dashing feline pilot gazing down on you from your rec room wall? Why, it's Amelia Aircat, of course. And this fearless aviation pioneer is the first subject in a new series of original posters commissioned of a former Walt Disney artist to commemorate all of the famous cats of history. Famous cats
He's
like
former
Amelia
because he got
Aircat,
fired.
Whisker's mother, Cleopatra, Mona Lee's Tale, and many more. Start your collection with a 16 by 20 inch limited edition print of Amelia Aircat. To order, call toll-free day or night 1-800-257-6700. Or send a check for just $9.95 plus $3 shipping and handling to Amelia Aircat, Box 3445, Omaha, Nebraska. Get Amelia Aircat posters for yourself or as gifts for all your cat-loving friends. She's not available in any store, she's so lifelike, your cat will be asking for flying lessons.
Start now with Amelia Aircat. Later add Whisker's mother, Cleopatra, and Mona Lee's Tale. Call 1-800-257-6700 or send $9.95 plus $3 shipping and handling to Amelia Aircat, Box 3445, Omaha.
I mean, there's a lot there. I don't want to ever write a letter where I'm addressing it to Amelia Aircat. That's one thing. But two is
the next raffle we
Mona
have.
Lee's Tale is a great cat, as you know, for the cat name. Honorable mentions.
Yeah, but it
Funny
seems
cat
like
names.
Amelia Aircat. I think they should have done Amelia Cat Hart. I feel like Cat Hart would have been closer.
I think there are a lot
Earhart.
of other people in history that have nothing to do with Amelia Earhart that probably would have been a better.
Former Disney artist.
Because he got fired. Because
Yeah.
like he lasted like 2 days.
Like one of the 9 old men that got a little too old and started getting senile and drawing cats as historical women.
Also, I'd like to point out, I'm gonna get a little cat nerd here, but orange cats, like 94% of them are male cats. So like that was an orange cat, and his name's Amelia. I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right.
I got a P.O. box you can write to complain.
Yeah.
In Omaha.
Yeah. Good stuff. I want an Amelia Aircat badly.
Steve, let's play the outro for George's segment because we missed the intro.
With love from George.
Now it's official.
Feel way better now.
We are on tour in next month in May. We're coming to perhaps your city. We're coming to Toronto, Buffalo, Detroit, Kansas
You put
City.
a laugh in there? The laugh like the guy who was narrating that commercial.
Oh yeah. Do the laughs while you talk.
Okay. We're coming to Detroit, Kansas City, St. Louis, a city in Illinois I've never heard of, and many, many more. You can find dates and all the information you need at foundfootagefest.com.
Let's hold it in. Scott, you're going to open for some of ours too, right? Kansas City, you're going to be there for that, and yeah,
We're not worthy. We're not worthy. To quote Wayne's World 2.
Yeah.
God.
That was a good
to watch.
impression of Wayne's World 2, I think is what it said. Yeah.
Impression of Wayne's World 2. Then for EP mode this week, we're going to continue to watch Arnold Schwarzenegger's horrifying 1983 harassment tour of Brazil. It's Carnival in Rio. We're watching the full video. Part 2, we're going to try to wrap it up. We're wrapping up harassment month here at at our
we
Patreon.
didn't intend for it to work out this way. It just happened that there's a lot of like lecherous videos that ended up here at the same time, and
Not
don't judge us.
but for posterity, we gotta get it out of the way. And then tomorrow night, Bat Prince from Australia is curating some PAL format tapes for us from Down Under. So I'm excited about that.
Very cool. And then Saturday is TBD, correct? I think we'll figure out what it is at the last possible second.
Okay. Scott, thank you for joining us, and we will be right back right after that, everybody. Oh, wait, Scott, tell us what we're going to go out on.
Oh, yeah. So for the outro music video, this is a regionally made music video made in Toledo, Ohio, called Pandamonium. And it was made for the Toledo Zoo. And it's celebrating pandas.
All right.
All right. Well, again, we'll be right back right after that.
If we had been prepared, we could have done better.
Happy birthday, Lizzie Palmer, and everybody's a puppet when they're dead.
Hungio, 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 hungio.
Oh, gather up the children, Maggie, I'll hitch up the mares. We're going to Toledo to see the panda bears. They've come all the way from China, it's the least that we can do. We'll meet them in Toledo at the zoo. Then hurrah and hooray, Pandamonium today. You're gonna hear some oohs and ahs before the day is through. Then hurrah and hooray, oh yes, we're on our way. And we'll meet them in Toledo at the zoo. 'Tis the poet's inspiration, every little child's delight. A photographic masterpiece in living black and white. Wouldn't Goldilocks be pleased to meet the bears that eat bamboo? And they've got 'em in Toledo at the zoo. Then hurrah and hooray, Pandamonium today. You're gonna hear some oohs and ahs before the day is through. Then hurrah and hooray, oh yes, we're on our way. And we'll meet 'em in Toledo at the zoo.
When we return, Dr. Selner will complete the bunion surgery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one.
Rocks are done. Gotta sleep. Bye.
That's it. That it done.
We did our best. If we'd been prepared, we could have done better.
What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
In A.
Mine not there for yuck anymore.
Ooh.
That's all I'm doing.
Cheerio.
Have a good day.
Sizzler.
Tinkerbell!
We'll be right back right after that. Good luck from all of us at Hagen.
And Kurt Polstead, the real great guy.
Thank you very much for being here, and God bless you very much.
Nice, nice.
Goodbye.
Jim's Coins in Hilldale.